I had some constitutional violations that are going on in my case I'd like to speak to you about, sir. The Constitution states that it's my right to have a fair trial. In order for me to have a fair trial, I have to have a fair proceeding. My first issue is my attorneys, it's my right to have effective assistance counsel. And my issue with my attorneys today is that they got a lot of motion filed, but I don't know nothing about these motions. The Constitution requires that a fair opportunity shall be afforded such counsel to consult the client and to prepare a defense against the charge. Coates versus Lawrence, 191, Federal Statute, 2nd Edition, 110, 5th Circuit, 1942. This is my case. If they file a motion, they should consult with me about the motion before we come in here in court and have these motions. It's like, I don't know if they told you, I was coaching Little League football when I was out, 9 and 10. You know, the newspaper, I'm not this guy, and this year, that I coach football. And I want to use the football analogy to show you what I mean. If I got a game on Saturday, and I come Friday and tell my team, well, let's practice on Friday, and we're going to have a game Saturday. There's no way in the world we're going to go out there and play a good team and be effective. You know, then my thing is, I feel like the district attorney, he already doing prosecutorial misconduct, knowing and willing to use a false testimony against me. And for his behalf, I heard him ask you, well, Judge, I'm not going to be ready on the 12th. What's the 12th? Today the 12th? He told you that he wasn't going to be ready. And my thing is this here, how could I have a fair proceeding if Jamie Hood don't know what his lawyer's talking about? It's my right to know what's going on in my case. I'm not disputing what they're saying about the motions, but my thing is Jamie don't know. Jamie don't know, and that's a constitutional violation if Jamie don't know. It's not that they do their job, it's all of us got to be on the same page. And I feel like my life is on the line here, and I've been locked up almost a year. I was represented by the legal aid from y'all UGA legal aid and Capital Defender. I called on the phone, and I ain't got a phone call answer from nobody in a year time, and I got a capital case. I find that rather absurd, don't you think?
Did you have anything else you wanted?
Yes, sir. I got my knowledge. And you know, and today's benefit is I'm in Barrow County Jail in a cell 23 hours a day. The Constitution says that it's my right to use normal facility and resources to produce counsel of defendant's own choice, or to pay a proper representation. See, a large part why they can't catch me on the phone, I can't catch them on the phone because I'm in a cell all day. If I'm in a cell all day, I can't communicate with the free world or my attorney. That violates my rights to a fair trial. The police, the judge, the DA, everybody got to abide by the Constitution. I feel like my daddy was a Vietnam veteran fought in the war, paratrooper, for this country to have freedom and this country to have a Constitution. So at minimum, I feel like we got to follow this Constitution, Judge. And I'm going to ask for a continuous, so me and my attorney can be on the same page, because we ain't on the same page, we violate the Constitution. And I just don't think a man in your caliber going to violate that Constitution knowingly and willingly. And then my second issue is, you got me right on the postcards at the Barrow County Jail. Again, this is a constitutional violation. I cannot consult with my family or people in the free world to get the proper representation that I need or the proper help I need, because people don't write on postcards. People don't share their business on postcards. And, you know, we had to hear about this, and I say to myself, how can a judge knowingly or willing uphold constitutional violation? So this is what I'm thinking. You told us that you know Officer Tony House, he was 16. You said you know his dad. You said you went to the hospital and seen him in the hospital. And I feel like you really too close to Tony Howard to make the right decision toward Jamie Hood, because I feel like you can show me that with your action. Because you denied my motion to not leave Barrow County Jail, and you heard about the constitutional violation. So I say to myself, now this judge, I said, this man just ain't gonna do this knowingly and willingly. I said, well, his mind might be clouded because of he thinking about Tony Howard. And I'm gonna ask you, Judge, in all respect, that I be granted another judge, because I hate for you to ruin your reputation with this district attorney over here, because he on the Titanic and he gonna get an iceberg. And when the Christian family see that this prosecution, this team over here, lying about their son and their loved one death, they ain't gonna be happy. I'm not gonna let y'all come in here and railroad me out my life. I did 12 years called the railroad it. With the prosecutorial misconduct, the lawyer don't come see you until the last moment. You got to be properly prepared. The Constitution says that. We are not properly prepared to talk about no motion today as a unit. They might be individually, but Jamie Hood's not. So I'm going to ask you to grant me a continuance so I can get my attorney, and me and my attorneys on the same page, and give you opportunity, you know, to see what you're going to do about your situation, because I do not feel like I can honestly have a fair trial with you being this close to a victim of the case and you a judge. That's a major conflict of interest. And then, you know, to corroborate what I'm saying is, this your court reporter. I brought the evidence today. Now, at the first hearing, I brought up like the audio and video. Now I'm saying to myself, in 2011, why in the world they hide this audio and video from me and the Christian family and everybody else to show what Tony Howard did? And then when I go talking about that audio and video, she go change what I'm saying and leave what I'm saying. So I'm like, this judge court reporter, and this judge close to Tony Howard, maybe they want to change. I said, you're fired, like you fired somebody from a job. If y'all, I want this district attorney to show you, the Christian family, because they deserve it. Also, Christians deserve this. Show us this audio and this video off this patrol car, and y'all won't be as mad with Jamie Hood. It's 2011, you can't, and you will not sit here and tell me there ain't no audio or video on these police cars these days and time. When they murdered my brother Timothy Hood, the audio and video just disappeared. How in the world can, that's why I made the comment about the corrupt law officials. It's not all the police, all the officers ain't corrupt. We got good police officers here. But you and I both know we got some corrupt people here, as such as Tony Howard, even though you know that. So I want you to tell Mr. Prosecutor over here to stop fidgeting around the truth and breaking his constitutional duty by seeking a conviction on Jamie Hood. Because I know Officer Christian spirit in this courtroom right now. I wonder how he feels that somebody gonna sit here and lie and cover up the way he died. And Jamie Hood man enough to come, I could have told y'all that wasn't me. I didn't do that. Prove I did it. I didn't do that. That's unfair. I'm not asking for no $1 million attorney. I'm asking for bare minimum fundamental fairness. And I'm not getting that. I'm in a Barrow County jail. I brought you something else so that you see it for yourself. What is it? Yeah, you see this here? This is what I'm inhaling every day. Okay, hold that up. Show the camera. Show it to everybody. This is what I'm inhaling every day. My chest hurt. My throat hurts. And it's all up under my bed. This is what I'm inhaling every day. Don't no human being inhale no mess like this every day. My constitutional right being violated as a pre-trial detainee in Barrow County, and you're going to make me stay there. That's why I feel like you got to go, Judge, and not being disrespectful. And I want to state for the record, since that don't work, I want to file a lawsuit on Barrow County Jail for deliberate indifferent, cruel, non-use of punishment and breaking my constitutional right. I got a copy of the case they got me writing on a postcard. Where they do that at? And they got a motion. What the motion is, I said I didn't like. What the motion I told you I didn't approve of. Okay, well, they got a motion that she came to see me last night. They go back to the football thing. I was a successful football coach out here in Athens, Georgia. I didn't lose a game. You know, they put in the newspaper, this guy mad. They ain't gonna tell you this man I got 9 and 10-year-old coaching these kids, helping these kids, and I was a winning coach, didn't lose. That's because before we had game time, I was there during the week, we had practice time. Me and my attorney, we need more practice time for us to have a better game set. And you know, my thing, I'm not asking nothing out of the ordinary. I'm just asking, I'm talking constitutionally, fundamental values.